with Olivier Henaff. Wow, you changed your sport, Olivier. Oh, you're good for that too. How does it feel? Here they are, the reigning world champions, Amélie Thürmer, Sophie Jeremie. Yay, good to see you again. Thursday morning it is, November 7th, I believe, and we are in the land at the final training camps for several teams. It is extremely busy, and I will introduce some of the teams. Here we see the French open class forward team, the reigning world champions, preparing for a training jump. Right next to them, the most famous Aerodyne deep blue defenders, also getting ready for the second cycle of back-to-back jumps this morning. And Marin Ferré, of course, coach of both teams, French national coach, supervising both teams. Let's move on. Those are the first pictures now with Sophie Jeremie in the lineup. She's in the point slot. We also have an that looks like a 16-way team from, I think it's from Great Britain probably. Military AFF course, I believe. In the busy packing area here, there is a French VFS forward team, also reigning world champions. Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour. Not training or waiting for your call? Waiting for the job. All right, good to see you guys. Good to see you too. The French headquarters with Olivier Henaff. Wow, you changed your sport, Olivier. Oh, you're good for that too. And lined up all this. Yes, Remy Grandcler. Let's see what the defenders are doing. Ah, too late. Oh well. And there's Monsieur Jeremie Rollett, the French national manager and coach. It's the French headquarters. There's Danny Jacobs. Good morning. This is the Belgian. The Belgian team room. Hayabusa in town, NMP-PCH Hayabusa. And I think I saw them creeping around the corner, unless they're in the air. No, there they are. Coach, good morning guys. Coach Gary Smith is getting them ready for coffee. Now they're jumping. Oh, are you ready for coffee now?
I'm ready for coffee.
Next for the ready for the next circle of back-to-backs. They are now.
Yes. Like going up, and Whooops is in, very busy today, and the weather looks a little bit chilly but beautiful blue skies. So we are jumping.
Time for coffee.
With French vanilla.
And here we have Badagi from Sweden coming in from a training jump. That's the whole load which was in the air now. There's also Whooops circle now. Barkli. Now here comes the Whooops race for the back-to-back load. Good morning. More running guys. Mixture of Whooops and Barkli here. Training. Oleg, Jeremie. There's Leonid. Good morning, Leonid. And there are all the running people at the boarding area now. Barkli boarding the plane. Whooops, the final dirt dive. Here comes the French delegation. Aerodyne, Aerokart. First. And there's volunteers also. It looks like they're in the Scandinavian note there. Volunteers, we haven't seen them before yet. And then still more black cat coming. And then with a French load, French practicing it. The French VFS team who were waiting there. Here they are, Team for Speed. We have the whole French delegation here actually, with all teams, all free-fall teams who are going to Dubai are currently training in the end, except the second half of the 8-way is still missing. They're coming on Saturday to begin their training. There's Hayabusa, getting ready for the next training camp. And the Aerodyne, the Blue Defenders, here they are. Sophie, good to have you back. How does it feel? Here they are, the reigning world champions, Amélie Thürmer, Sophie Jeremie. Yay, good to see you again. Briefing before the next jump. There's Olivier. Yes. Come bringing in the latest footage of.
How are you, Olivier? Verified.
Jeremie Rollett, national manager of the formation skydiving delegation. We have talked to him quite a few times. You have everything is in French possession here now. We see the French flag even behind you up there. So
we will buy those drop zones.
You brought the whole delegation here.
All the French free-fall delegation have the last training camp here for the next 2 weeks, and we have the FS, artistic, and VFS teams. And because it's a good place with warm weather, and in Europe it's dangerous to plan a training camp in November.
So everybody who is free-falling is here basically.
Okay. We have all the free teams for the FS, and we make the last jumps before the big world meet.
Yeah, right. And you're deliberating and watching and discussing with your coaches. You have your coaches here, Philippe Journeau for the VFS, for the artistic events and VFS, and Marianne is looking over the Erwang. So, we are still missing a few people, right? Manu. We are still missing a few competitors, right? The 8-way members. And Erwang is coming with them.
Yeah.
And you have all the coaches and you're discussing things with them. Are you happy with what you see?
Yeah. We are really happy about the jumps, and we are in the same place for the debriefing, and we can watch the VFS debriefing, and it's really close. It's the same thing, and the same. We are. Philippe is coming from the FS too, and we have the same thinking about the training.
Right. I'm sure it is also your job to evaluate, to look at the US nationals and other events. So what was your impression after watching your opponents in Eloy last week?
I think all the teams in the pre-FS event and the DFS, they are ready for the battle. And the female team did a really good meet, I think, because we are really close with the 21 average. And it's impressed because we are impressed by that, because in a short time, for the last year, we have a very good progression. And now it's tied with the French team, and we hope we have a really good battle in this event. For the 4-way and 8-way, we know for a long time, with airspeed and gun light, we have a serious guy, and they did a good beat too the last week in Eloy, and we try to do the same draw this week during the training.
Okay. And we'll get the scores and the videos, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. And to have a good challenge this week.
Yeah.
But the team everybody are ready, because it's a long year, and now we have enough time to do our best.
Merci beaucoup, Jeremie. We'll talk again at the end of the camp, and then very soon in Dubai.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.